Vaccinations at clinics. Our reporter Sentleeng Lehihi is there. Let's cross to her live now. Hey Sentleeng, thank you very much indeed for your time. We know vaccinations are really important. So what are the residents' grievances with regards to vaccinations?
Morning, Blaine and our viewers. I'm here in Unit 9 in Mahikeng. We've interacted with some patients who have sought help here at the Unit 9 clinic. It appears that, there were some slow provisions in vaccinations, but they were quick to be upped. The greater challenge here is the service that they get, is the time frame that they have to spend here before they get services. And this has actually dampened their prospects for South Africa in terms of where the health situation is going. As you understand, this province is one of the most hard hit by health problems in the country. We've got issues with staff shortages. We've got issues with the availability of ambulances. And just to expand on this, I'm going to speak to a gentleman now who was just here. He spent hours waiting for service. He says he's been here since 3:30 and was only able to get assistance from 9 o'clock. I want us to actually paint a picture of how this will paint his prospects for South Africa's future. Ntate, you've spent hours waiting for assistance. What is your view about whether or not the situation is bettering in health in this area?
The situation is getting worse and worse almost every day. Really, especially in Unit 9, we can't continue like this. I've arrived here 3:30 in the morning for chronic tablets, but I couldn't get the nurses. The nurses, they couldn't help me. And then they said I must wait for people who are coming to work at 8 o'clock. So I've waited. And beside that, Tuesday I was here again 4 o'clock. I was returned back to home because they said there's no nurses to attend us. Only 2 nurses were available. So that was the problem. There's nothing happening here. And then we can't go on this rate. That's why Tuesday I said to somebody that I'm MEC of this Northwest to intervene in this regard, because really, even if you can see yourself, people outside, standing outside, they're going to leave this place maybe around about 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. This is really bad. We can't go on this.
Now explain to me that next week we're going for elections. How will this then inform who you vote for and what you vote for? We see political parties campaign. Is the issue at hand health?
I don't think so. Come again with your question again. Let me be clear about your question.
How will this current situation inform your vote, Ntate? How will you then decide to vote in terms of the services you're getting?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if really, people will go to vote or I'll go to vote. I don't know. There's not, they're coming, all of them, they're coming here, they're campaigning, but nothing is happening. What can we do? The best thing, we should stay at home.
Now, let's get the voice of the youth on this matter. Young lady, you are here with your daughter. You are here to get vaccination for her. How are you viewing this and how will you vote? What will inform your vote?
My opinion is that I'm not going to vote because of it says my vote is my say. How can I vote for people that don't benefit us? Because we are coming here in early hours with our kids. We are waking up in the morning, making foods for our kids. At the end of the day, we're getting services at the end of the day. So I'm not going to vote. I don't have a say in voting.
It seems that the situation is going to grow quite dire for patients and residents here in this community. We hope that indeed that they will find a situation for them to see maybe perhaps that their vote will make a difference. We also have a gentleman here who spent some hours here. His son is sick. He needs some assistance. Ntate, your prospects, what do we need to do to better health in this province?
Honestly, my sister, the situation here with the Department of Health is disgusting. And what I'll say to you is that the service, we have been looking for a service for quite a very long time. Years ago, the government has been trying to promise us, not even promising, but trying to promise, but never achieved anything. Currently, when you look at the Department of Health, when we visit the clinics to get the service that we are entitled to, we end up having the situation that is disappointing. There is no vaccination, there is no medication. Most of the time when you visit any clinic around the province, you only get a Panado, of which sometimes the Panado is totally irrelevant to the illness that person may be suffering from. Currently, I will say I came here early in the morning with my little boy just to consult, because I'm a parent. It's my responsibility to attend to this situation, so that I must also ensure that the health the right to the health to my child is also being addressed. And I'm the only person who was supposed to be here. In fact, this time I was supposed to be at work. But now it happened that I have to report here to assist this little boy of mine. Thereafter, I can go to work. I'm working far from where I'm staying. I have to be at work before 10 o'clock. But I can see that even if I was trying to manage my time, I was not going to make it. Currently, once more, we see the government is trying its best to promise us. But we are now more confused to say which party should we vote for. We got several parties here that have just registered, of which they have registered after the ANC has been on the position to assist the nation. But even today, after 25 years, they're still failing us. And now we are seeing other parties like EFF is now behind their back. I'm afraid ANC must be very careful of EFF. I'm not saying because I'm favoring EFF. I'm saying this because even the last time when we had a very serious mass strike in the province, people were dying in the hospitals, people were dying in numbers, and sometimes you find yourself luckily not to have a patient in the hospital or any clinic during the strike time. I'm wondering if it happened that your patient is being admitted in the hospital and it happened that it is during the time of strike, what is going to happen? I don't know if the department is responsible to this kind of problems that we are encountering.
Thank you for your time,
Thank you
Ndate.
very much.
It is clear that from these statements, the politics of the day cannot exist without putting the society in mind. It is clear that these people here would want to vote, but vote for a change that can bring actually some immediate change to their area. Back to you guys in studio.
Important point, Sentleeng, and it seems that some people are perplexed as to who to vote for. So lots to weigh up in this elections 2019. Sentleeng Lehihi, live for us in Mahikeng. Thank you.